Hey everybody, welcome to Come on My Couch. I'm your host, Jackie Brown, and I'm pretty sure you're wondering, where the hell have you been? Yes, I've been taking a hiatus for quite some time. You know, you've had 26 other episodes to check out if you've been looking at them, but I am back with a vengeance. I am tired of being in bad relationships or mentally depressed or whatever the case may be, or just letting my emotions get the best of me. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to bring the Come on My Couch back. So I'm here and I hope you're happy. Have you missed me? Have you? I don't want to hear it because I ain't heard nothing from none of y'all. Ain't nobody checked on me. Ain't nobody say, hey, what's going on? How you doing? Blah, 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 blah. None of those things have occurred, but that's okay. I got you. I'm really just doing this for myself. This is watermelon juice. So I drink everything out of a wine glass so I can be classy. But yeah, no, I've been taking a break. Y'all know the pandemic happened. We've been recouping from that. So that took a mental toll on everyone. And people talking about getting back to normal. I am not normal. I will continue to dress the way I feel in a fantasy. I will crown myself the moon goddess that I am because I'm a Cancer. Yes, I am going to be talking to you about astrological things, zodiac, other kinds of topics as well. But I just wanted to let you know that I'm here and I'm happy. And I hope that you're happy too. And if you're not happy, we're going to find a path to get us there. I feel like as adults, we have had like this huge idea of what it would be like. You know, when we were kids, we were wondering like what it would be like when we grow up. And I don't really think much of that has been fulfilled. And it's so funny, like social media is rampant and it's all over the place talking about mental health and narcissists and all kinds of stuff. And I guess we can divulge into some of those things as well. I mean, I think everybody has had those types of experiences, but you know, more than that, I just want people to be kind to each other, not just nice, but kind, because being nice to me is for appearance sake. Being kind comes from the heart, and there's not a lot of kind people out there, and we know that. And we know that a lot of people have childhood trauma. I just feel to exist is traumatic in general, you know. And I feel like while we're living life, if we're supposed to heal the whole time, like what's the point? Can somebody help me with that? Because I be thinking that, and I'm kind of cynical. Like, I know I dress like this and be like, oh, you're supposed to be happy. Like, sometimes I'm happy, not all the damn time. I feel like people who are happy all the time are on medication. I mean, nothing against you, but I like the waves, you know what I'm saying? I want to feel my feelings. I want to get through the bad parts. I'm not trying to numb myself and not feel anything, because later you're going to explode. That's what happens when you suppress your emotions. It is not healthy. Wink, wink to those who do that. You know who you are. But yes, I am happy to be back. I have some new things I'm going to be doing with the show as well, bringing you some new trends that I've come up with, things to help you, because a lot of people are dumb. A lot of people are stupid. And so I would like to solve that issue if I could, like maybe one brain at a time, if it's possible. I'm not sure if it's possible, but I'm going to do my best to help you. I'm going to do my best to help you be kind, to help you think before you speak, and to also see things from other perspectives besides your own, because that's very, very important. And a lot of people can't do that. Yeah, it's a big deal. I think a lot of people are just stuck in their own thought processes and in their ways, and they want someone to prove them wrong. But for me, I just feel like you should just be wanting to learn. You know what I'm saying? If somebody says, hey, this is wrong, and they come with actual facts, and then you want to ignore the facts, we got a lot of people doing that. It's not helpful. But yeah. Well, I also wanted to introduce you today the word of the day. We're going to be learning words because a lot of people don't know their terminology. They don't have an extensive vocabulary. And I hate whenever I am speaking, people always say, why are you using them big words? My thing is, why aren't you? And when's the last time you read a book leisurely? People don't do that either. And that bothers me. But the word for today is reciprocation. Yes, reciprocation. And given it's about relationships, to reciprocate in your relationship. And I find it that a lot of people are putting in more work than they should. A lot of us are not in reciprocal relationships, whether it is, an intimate relationship or even a friendship. I had this friend one time, and I would divulge, my inner thoughts and cry in front of her and all of that shit. And then years went by and I realized I ain't never seen this bitch cry. She's never cried. It's like she had the answers to everything. Like she knew everything, or so she thought. And then I was like, well, who helps you? And she just looked up to the sky like, I don't need any help. I don't like that shit. I don't like that I've been vulnerable with you and you haven't been vulnerable with me. That's some uneven exchange of energy. I don't do that. Yeah. So that wasn't a very reciprocal relationship. There's other dynamics and other examples that I can give in regards to reciprocation. But I really feel like everybody knows what to do or what they should do, given when they're in a dynamic with someone, whether it be an intimate relationship or a friendship. But yeah, I have this joke where I talk about how women put in more effort into the relationships, especially when it comes to communication. Like women text paragraphs, men text back potassium. Why do your text bubbles not match my text bubbles? And then you look at your phone and it's like you're having a conversation with yourself. Hey, get off of that. That's my cat over there. Yeah. Thea. I thought it was a boy, but it's a girl. So now I call it Thea. So yeah, that's you'll see the cats. They'll probably walk around on the couch and stuff like that. But yeah, back to it. Reciprocation in relationships and dynamics. I kind of forgot what I was talking about because my cat was distracting me. Silly kitty. But yeah. Oh, I was talking about relationships and text messages and stuff like that. But yeah, it's true. And they say that the male and the female have different brains. Yes, that is scientifically proven. But I don't want to put men in a category of they just can't do it. I'm not. No, the weaponized incompetence is rampant. Just because you think I do things better doesn't mean that you don't need to do it at all. Why don't you just try? Try to be better. I don't know. I just think it's weird. Men are weird. I would not choose to be gay, but if I could choose not to like men, I would choose that. And before you be like, why would you not choose to be gay? Look, I've been an exotic dancer for a very long time, and I know how women work, and I don't want to be around another woman like that. I'll hug you. If you got big boobs, I'll hold on to them and I'll give you a nice hug, like that. But no, I don't think I would want to be in a relationship with a woman. That's not my thing. I don't want to become a reluctant lesbian because the men aren't acting appropriately. No. No, but like I've had feelings for girls before, but those feelings weren't reciprocated. They were taken advantage of. So I know there was one girl, like she asked me to come over to babysit her little girl, and I was like, all right, cool, I'll come over. And like I love this girl. She was just beautiful, just drop dead gorgeous. And I came over there to watch the kid, and her date looked like a stud version of me. And I was like, hey, she looks like me. I was like, I'm in love with you. And she said, Jackie, you're not gay. And I was like, I know I'm not gay. But yeah, it's stuff like that. You got me coming over to watch your kid, and you going on a date with a stud version of me, which like, what? Why is that? Were you playing mind games? What is that? But that dynamic wasn't reciprocal, because I used to be roommates with her, and she would leave, and then her kid would be in the house, and so I would be left alone with the kid that I didn't ask to watch. You got me watching your kid involuntarily. I can't pay you rent and watch your kid. I didn't sign up for that. So yeah, reciprocation. I don't know, it's just, to me, it's just very important for people not to drain other people's energy. And I feel like a lot of people either do it intentionally or they're careless. They just don't care. Like, why? You wouldn't want anybody to do that to you. But yeah, there's a lot of people that lack empathy, and a lot of people who don't put themselves in other people's shoes. And I feel like the world would be a much better place if people did that. I know I do it. I feel like it's gotten me in trouble because people take advantage of my nice and kind nature. But yeah, not anymore. I'm done with that. Look, I'm confrontational as fuck, especially if I don't have anything to lose. I'll pop off on you real quick and emasculate you in like 2.5 seconds. That's just me. Like, I'm just not the kind of person that people can just pull shit over on and think that I'm not gonna say anything or do anything. I'm a comedian, okay? My name is Jackie Brown. The fuck? But yeah, I know. And it's just been like, it's been a really wild ride for me in my life when it comes to friendship dynamics. You know, like, people don't stick around long, and then we watch these TV shows and watch these examples of how human beings interact. You know, like Friends, like the show Friends. Like, I don't know anybody who hangs around each other like, what, 5 to 6 people every single day. I can't even find that many people to call on to come hang out or to come to a show. That's why I do everything by myself. Like, and I'm fine with it. But it's like, it's not realistic to me. And then when you are around a large group of friends, do they really like each other? No. Bitches be jealous. Bitches be hating. For what? I hate that. I stay in my damn house. I got to. So I'm gonna knock somebody the fuck out. Like, not really, but like, I be wanting to. I be wanting to. But no, like, I am I would say, I guess, anxious attachment kind of person or whatever. But I'm a loving person. Like, I'm a very understanding person. I feel like I understand things too much when it comes to people's situations. And if somebody, like, you know, fucks me over, I'm like, I'll give you another chance. It's if I really like you, but usually not. My cutoff game real strong, especially, like, you know, dealing with friends and stuff like that. Like, I ain't got time for that. You know, I don't know. I just think, even since like elementary school, it's just been like the same thing over and over and over again. And I've come to like this concept that, you know, they say life is a simulation, it's a video game. And I keep wondering, like, these people, like, they're programmed to be that way because there's more of them than there are of you. It's like, think about it. You're in the Matrix and you got all of these Smith agents fucking with you in life, and Neo's just trying to like do everything right. And then he gets to the point where he's just like, you know what? I give up. And then they think they've got him, but they don't. He makes all of them explode. So that's a metaphor of what I would like to be able to do to people. I want people to stop hating on me when I walk into a room or become insecure, or, you know, just some petty shit. There's been some petty shit that's occurred. Like, I can't divulge into it. I don't have hours to talk about all the times I thought about somebody was my friend, they did me dirty, you know. And you know, I feel like people put so much emphasis on having friends. Like, first you gotta be your own friend first. Be your own friend first. Because I know there's one thing that I hate. I hate asking for help. Because I know most people don't want to help. And I hate getting half-ass help. You know? And for me, like, if I do something for somebody and then I call them, they can't do nothing for me, I don't like that shit. Reciprocation. Reciprocate now. Like, oh my gosh. But yeah, I don't I don't like the uneven exchange of energy. It is exhausting. Adulthood is not what I thought it would be like at all. Like, I grew up watching Care Bears and Captain Planet and Sailor Moon, but nobody is nice like that. And people don't talk about their feelings, not authentically. They really don't. So it's like, how do you get over the dilemma of just either not having friends or accepting people's nature? You know, how do you do that? I think that's what a lot of people are dealing with. Not just me. I think a lot of people are dealing with that. And I'm in my late 30s, so I've had an extensive amount of people that's fallen off, or people that come into my mind like, what happened to them? What happened to them? I have no idea. You know, but that's life though. I feel like if you have a very solid foundation on who you are as a person, you won't have so many issues with people. But also, I feel like the older that I become, I'm more introverted. You know, I was very, very out there and out in the world, and then I was like, nah, I'm good. So I'm a hermit crab, you know. I don't know, maybe it's the city that I'm in. You know, sometimes you travel and you be like, oh my God, you know, it's like a lot to deal with being in another place. Traffic, I hate traffic. People make traveling seem like it's so wonderful. It is stressful. Traveling is stressful. You pack your bag, you get somewhere, you're sitting next to somebody you don't know, there's a baby crying, something's delayed. Like, it's a lot. Like, and once you get to your destination, it's cool, but like, that's why I want a teleporter, you know? That's why I want a teleporter. But no. But yeah, I feel that I have been traumatized in life because I haven't received the same amount that I put in. I don't get it back. And so maybe it's taken me a while to come to this epiphany, you know, but it's better now than never. You know, better now than being taken advantage of or doing more for others than they're doing for you, because it hurts your soul. And then you have to have to build this shell or build this armor like you don't care. But I'm a Cancer, and I really do care, and I don't know why people don't care as much as I do. That's one of the hugest things for me. Like, why don't y'all care? Like, what happened? And why can't people hold conversations besides like one-dimensional small talk? I hate small talk. Let's go deep, okay? Let's talk about why we are the way that we are, okay? Let's get to the pinpoints of origin and find, you know, where we were traumatized as a child, maybe where our complexes come from, and let's just not be so nonchalant about things. Let's be a little bit more direct. I don't want to be walking around in circles trying to get to the point. I want to know. And if you can't be straightforward or authentic with me, get to stepping. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to waste my time or my conversation and lose my mind. I don't. Because a lot of people don't have the best intentions. A lot of them don't. And it's hard to decipher who does. They always have this rhetoric, surround yourself with good people. Well, I guess I'll just go on down to the good people store and get a good person off the shelf and keep them with me at all times. It's you don't know. You don't know people are shitty until they're shitty. That's it. You don't know. So even though I've said the word reciprocate a bunch of times, I'm going to keep saying it because it's very important. And you also need to know the word as well. If you haven't looked it up by now, that's your fault. Did I say the definition? Did I say it? I don't know. You Google it. You you get the point. But yeah, I'm really, really hoping for a change in society overall, so people aren't so centered on themselves. You know, I I thought, people like stay sharing is caring. Ain't nobody sharing nothing. Ain't nobody, ain't nobody sharing nothing. And what they do share, is I look at me and look at this and look at that. Whatever. I blame the Kardashians. I blame them for a lot of stuff. But yeah, I am very ecstatic to be back and talking to you all and getting through these little trials and paths in life. We don't know where we're going. A lot of folks don't even know what they're doing. But I will say this: have grace and be kind in whatever it is that you do, because you don't know what somebody else is going through, and you don't know what can trigger them, and you don't know if they might pop off on you and be violent. So that's my motivation for being kind and nice. I don't want anybody to shoot me, even when you deal with men and you gotta turn them down, you gotta be nice about it, or you gotta act like you don't know what's going on, or just be like a deer in headlights, or just have this, because being kind gets you very far in life. Being nice as well. People say nice and kind are the same thing. No, they're two different words. They wouldn't exist. They may be synonymous with each other, but I feel like one holds more validity than the other. I really want to live in a world where people are actually genuine and authentic and care about each other. And so that's what I'm here to do, is to bring these messages to you and to rant about things as well, and to bring it from my point of view.
Welcome to Jackie's Moon Queendom, where you'll find your celestial delights in this astounding universe. Don't let your bank account be your guide in your decision-making skills. Let the universe guide you to these wonderful delights. Don't you know this existence is temporary? So, if you have it, you might as well spend it. And if you're going to spend it at Jackie's Moon Queendom on Etsy. Yes, you can have the universe in the palm of your hand and just a reminder of your sense of self, because sometimes that slips away from us in this reality, in this dimension. So escape. Escape from the negative thoughts in your mind. Escape negative self-perception. You are the best because you bought a keychain at Jackie's Moon Queendom.
All right, everybody. Well, I hope you enjoyed that commercial. So you can always go on Etsy and get yourself a keychain at Jackie's Moon Queendom. All right, love. Well, it's nice to have you. I'm so glad to be back, and I hope that I get to see you again. Make sure you subscribe and comment below for more things you would like to hear me talk about. All right, y'all have a good night.
Take your hits, baby. Take your hits. Take your hits, boy. Take your hits. You gotta take your hits, baby. Take your hits. I clap back like